Gotta make sure I start the loading. And we might have a little bit of a cutout here. Oh. We're solid. See what we can do here. And just try to continue to get lucky. They've got a pretty good pass D and a mediocre rush D, and they've been running non-stop on people. This matches up really well, actually. I'm curious to see how this goes. Their pass O is awful. Our pass D is awful. Their rush D is great. Our rush D, or their rush O is great. Our rush D is great. Like literally everything matches up here. This could be a great game, especially I think last year when we played them. I'm assuming that the coach will be the same. They have Navy's original OC in this game, as we're going to get the ball to start. So they're going to be running a triple option here, and I think that we can stop them. Billings will get a chance to return this one. I like it when it gets put out into the to the left side of the field, but Billings are we going to return the opening kickoff for a touchdown? John Billings, he's got kickoffs returned in 3 games back to back to back. That's like his 6th of the season probably. And 11 seconds in, we're up 7-0 on Hawaii. I bet they regret kicking it to us to start this game. Fantastic start. John Billings is only a true sophomore. We could keep him around for 3 more years if we wanted. I mean, one of those would be redshirted, but could you imagine how incredible he would be his senior season if we redshirt him one of these years? And in response, wow, Hawaii comes back with a pretty solid kick return. Out past the 30. So we'll make our adjustments. Conservative on our hits. Focus on the quarterback. Get aggressive on your blocks and make sure you catch the ball. And we're going to come out in just a goal line speed package and try and stop this triple option that they're about to try to run all over us. We know it's coming. Question is, will we be able to stop it? Oh, the first play of the game. They bust off a big one. Oh, and that's what I thought was going to happen. 50 yards on their first play of the game. Instead of worrying about playing man, we're just going to start jamming up the line for basically the rest of this one. Got the edge contained, and we stop them. They lose a yard there. This is possible. We could make this a football game. It's not over yet. We go Gap say B. In case they want to pass it here, we're just going to bring 1 man less and just have an extra linebacker out in coverage, especially since they have a 3 wide. It's going to be a run up the middle, and we get the stop. They lose another yard. This is the 2nd best rushing offense in the country. So we'll make sure that 4 are in coverage this time. As long as Smith doesn't break free, we should be fine. If it's a pass, I'm going to back off and cover him. And, oh, Shaw with the chance to get an interception and maybe a pick 6, but we hold him. We give up a 50-yard pass, or a 50-yard rush on the first play of the game for Hawaii, and are able to just lock them down after that. Once we adjusted to the triple option. 7-3. We are in a position to make this a 11-point game here. John Billings will get another chance to return this one. See what he can do on his 2nd return of the game. He gets to the corner again. He's out to midfield. Oh, there's a flag down. It's going to be a clipping, but John Billings has come to play. That's going to come a long ways back. If we're at the 30, that would be fine. Own 43. Yeah, it didn't. That was a clipping at the very end. John Shaw.
Still first down.
Classic. Oof. Those are his receiving stats. I'm very glad that we didn't just freeze there. Got a little bit worried. And they might have a good rush offense, but their rush defense was worse than their pass D. So we're going to come out and try to run on them. They're running a standard triple option. Ours is going to look a little bit different as we pitch it out to David Lacey, who makes a man miss, picks up the first down. It's no 50-yard run, but 11 is going to do just fine. Remember, we have guys visiting, so positive yardage and good defensive play are absolutely necessary. So we're just going to run the same play back-to-back here. McKenzie will take it on second down. Picks up 2. It's a good stop, but is it enough for them to prevent us from playing our game? Slip screen here on 2nd and 8. McKenzie's going to be looking to get lucky here, as we'll make sure that John Billings is also going with it. And we get sacked. Oh, as I'm trying to throw the ball, McKenzie had nothing but green in front of him if I got the ball off. But they came up the middle a little bit quicker than I anticipated, and they get a big sack. 10 yards there. And we're going to have to try to test him here. See if we can get lucky and have someone break free. Oh, right over the middle is right, and he gets leveled, but he picks up 19 yards when we only needed 18. That's a huge third down conversion. And we're going to show that we're not nearly as one-dimensional as this Hawaii team. Counter on 1st and 10. 77 needs to get a good block. He whiffs completely. The pulling guard doesn't even pull. We lose 3 yards on that play. Ugh. Can't have that happen, guys. Negative plays might turn out to be the worst thing for us. We're going to run a halfback pass here. Maurice, oh, what? I'm a little confused. McKenzie is the one passing it. He puts it up into the corner of the end zone. It gets intercepted. Oh, it was almost there. I don't suppose his feet hit the ground here before they were out of bounds. If the back foot hit first is the only question that I have. I think it does. We won't challenge it. We'll just come out and play some more defense. I tried the trick play. The pass was thrown a little bit inaccurately, and it doesn't work out for us. They got too wide. It is a pass. I almost dumped off to my man and just went straight in, but instead it'll just be a quick 2nd and 10. Can't believe I would make that mistake. We know for a fact they're going to run it here. So we're going to spread our linebackers. I'll be on Shaw again in case it's a pass. It is a run up the middle. They've got great blocking. And Ross isn't able to get the diving save. It's up to Long. I think this is his 2nd touchdown saving tackle. He barely gets the man out of bounds. Wow, this triple option is hard to stop. Even when we're prepared for it and we bring everybody. Good plays from them. And just need to manually audible a couple guys. Into a run. We stuff them there. Could look like what we did their first drive. Hold them to another field goal is my plan. They got 2 wideouts. We're just going to rush the middle linebacker and be ready for a pass here on 2nd and 11. I don't trust these guys. I hope that Long can do well over on that side. Instead, they run it up the middle again. 3rd and 9. We got a good chance to hold them to back-to-back field goals and see if our special teams can continue to play. 3 wideouts. We're expecting pass. Can we get the stop? We're in full man. It is a pass. Oh, he drops the pass no matter what. Watkins is 0 for 3, and we force him to kick another field goal. Oh, man. Offense needs to get back and learn how to produce. See if they hit this one. It's going up the middle. No problem. They can, the field goal there. We still have a 1-point lead. And we're going to see if we can get another good return here. They make the mistake of kicking it out to the side, which is what Billings loves. He's got blocking. He's got the corner again. John Billings jukes a man out and is across the 40. This man does nothing but just have incredible kickoff returns. And we're going to start this not far out of field goal range. Try just the halfback run up the middle on first down. McKenzie will pick up 5 there, or 6. Thank you, game. That's a generous spot. And we'll have a 2nd and 4, which on 2nd and 4, what we like to do is take shots downfield. We'll play action pass, see if somebody can get free. John Billings is going to be coming across the middle. He's one of the fastest players on this team, and he gets wide open. Picks up the first down at 8 yards. And we got a chance. We should be in field goal range now. We don't have a great kicker, but should be able to put that up and make it a 4-point game if all else fails. McKenzie's just going to run that one up the middle. 2nd and 4 again. And we're just going to run another play action pass here. 2nd and 4, see if we can find the end zone here. It's the safe spot to take a shot downfield. See if Mr. Concussion, Chaz Wilkinson, is open. Instead, I dump it off to McKenzie, who gets us down to probably the 7. Didn't want to hit the tight end. I felt like he was a little bit too far in his progression. And instead, we dump it off, hit the receiver as our check down, pick up a first down. Matt Parrish comes in now to run it. He's got strength. He doesn't need to use it, though. He's untouched into the end zone. And because it's a 7-point game before the extra point, we're going to just continue where we left off last game and bring out a triple option. Try to pick up a 2-point conversion here. Make it a 9-point game. So we're going to reverse this one. Actually, I'm going to reverse it again. I like Billings as the pitch man a little bit more. But Phillips is just going to go straight up the middle. That's how we got most of ours last game. It's 15-6 now. A 9-point lead with a minute left in the first quarter. These games have been going great. And Parker will get a decent kick. They're going to return it. Hopefully we don't allow nearly as much. As we get him before the 35. I guess that's positive. It's not like they're on our side of the field. And we're going to bring all the pressure in the world here on 1st and 10. Spread our linebackers out, make sure that they're ready. And I'll just be playing on Shaw here in case they go for a pass on any of these. We hit them in the backfield, they lose a yard. Once we dial them in, they're not able to do much on these runs. Every once in a while they'll break one free, but you know, they've got the number 2 rush offense in the country. You can't expect to play incredible every game. Or every down, I should say. So we're going to go 2 wide outs and actually put them wide. It's going to be a triple option. Shaw's there, but he gets caught up in the blocking and they pick up just 11. Get to the first down marker before they go down. Great blocking on the outside. And it's going to be 1st and 10. There's probably 1 or 2 more plays left in this quarter. We know it's going to be another run. And we stuff them. They lose 2 yards there. We've given up 2 big running plays, but besides that, the defense has been staunch. I forget to mention it, but they might have the number 2 rush offense in the nation at this point in the season, but we have the number 2 rush defense at this point in the season. And the first quarter will come to a close. 15-6 with Hawaii facing a 2nd and 12. John Billings has just continued to open up this game for our team. As they send those 2 wide. Cut out there for a second. We're ready for the triple option. They still pick up 8 yards though. 3rd and 3. I'm expecting this one to go up the middle. See if we can stop that. We're just going to jam this up. They got 3 wideouts, but I don't see a pass here, to be honest. I got to play right here. Play him in man. It is a pass. They got a man over the middle. And we give up 6 on 3rd and 3. Bad play recognition for me. I should have adjusted to that. Once I saw the 3 wide with a tight end off the line. Should have known where it was going. But it is what it is. And they're going to have a false start there. That's going to make this set of downs a lot more difficult for them. Especially the way that we've been stopping the run. And they've only completed 1 of 3 passes. 1st and 15 now. I still think they run it. We're going to bring all the pressure that we can. Triple option teams are known to do this with their fullback and the 2 wings. As it seems like they might be a little broken. They go with the run up the middle. We hit them for a loss of a yard again. We just have great penetration in the center of the line there when we bring all that pressure. We're just bringing the middle linebacker here, 2nd and 16. We want to be wary of them going for a pass. It's a triple option. Oh, right forces them out of bounds. They pick up 9 there with the outside run. The quarterback does a nice job getting the pitch out. But on 3rd and 7, again, we're just going to bring the middle linebacker up the middle and kind of expect a pass here. I got to actually play Schroeder on this wing, who's going out into a route, and the quarterback scrambles. Wow. He has a big gain, gets 16 yards on 3rd down again. And we're having a hard time stopping them before they get into field goal range. Once they get into the field goal range, it seems like we have no problem. But prior to that is where we run into problems ourselves. I'll be on long here. 1st and 10. It's going to be a run up the middle. And that's one of their first gains up the middle. Aside from the 2 broken, huge plays. They haven't done a whole lot of just lucky stuff, I should say. 2nd and 8, they got a tight end, 1 wide out. Ooh, a lot of pressure on that left side. We'll send the run to the left. Ugh, I had Long in there in the backfield helping to make that tackle as they lose a yard. That was just too obvious that it was going left with the tight end over there. And now they got 3 wide outs, a fullback and a halfback. We know it's going to be a pass. 3rd and 9. Big chance to make a stop here. Defense just needs to avoid getting beat. Most of the throws are going to be near. Oh, I thought Wright had the right position. I gave that one up. It's on me. Thought I was in the right position to make a play on that ball, but just wasn't far enough downfield. I give up a touchdown, and it's going to be a 3-point game. Or a 2-point game. Good job from Hawaii. Unfortunately, that means they have to kick it to John Billings. He's already taken 1 to the house on him this year. Or this game. He's got back-to-back-to-back games with returns for touchdowns. Send Lacey out to the corner there. It's 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks picked up. Billings has the corner. He only needs 1 more block. He's not going to even need another block. Billings on his 2nd kickoff return of the game. Dive into the end zone. Breaks a record that time. That's back-to-back games with NCAA records for GU. And just like that, we basically instantly get our points back. If you're Hawaii, or you're the special teams coordinator, you got to feel awful about the way you've performed your job. As we're going to have a lot of room. Can Davis get there? He does. Kevin Davis sheds a tackle, gets in, and that'll make it a 10-point game. The 2-point conversions have really helped and have essentially given us a free field goal extra on top of our lead. Billings, after returning a couple kickoff returns for touchdowns, is on the kickoff team. And Hawaii continues to get good field position to start their drives, but what's it really matter when we're able to just score and instantly come out? The only problem I can see here is maybe the defense getting a little bit too tired. So we stuff the running back again. Larry Stewart loses another yard. We've just been slowly taking yards away from his total. He's still averaging 12.2, but that's because he has like 2 50-yard runs. 2nd and 11 now. We need a stop at some point. That's all I know. Question is, where's it going to come? See if they run it here on 2nd and 11. Looks like they're letting the clock burn out. They will run it. We stuff Stewart in the backfield for a loss of another yard. And we're just going to slowly take those yards that we've given up back, apparently. Spread the linebackers. We know it's a pass. You guys can just back off. Keep the first down, or keep your man in front of you. Don't let them get past the first down marker. Ross, they're going to test me there. Too easy. Ross picks up the interception, and we're going to start this drive. Oh, across midfield. And I don't know where the defense has come from, but I would like if they would be here to stay. Some decent pass coverage finally. Of course, it doesn't help that it's obvious passing downs. And we got a chance to make this a 3-score, 17-point game. McKenzie's just going to crush a man over the middle. It'll be 2nd and 3. And if we score quick enough here, which I'm hoping we do, we could maybe get a stop and another score. Sent Billings on a bit of a streak here. See if the safeties, yeah, safety's got good awareness. We're just going to hit Kevin Davis for a 10-yard reception there. No problems. And we'll run a 4 verts here on 1st down, with Billings actually running something weird. I don't need Billings. I want Billings to just have a lot of space to work with, as I'm going to take a big sack there. Oh, when they bring pressure, they bring it hard. And I just somehow wasn't even expecting it that time. And that'll put us in a pretty tough spot. 2nd and 19 now. I'll be looking Billings on that out route. He's not going to have the separation I want, but over the middle is Travis McKenzie, who picks up 13. Gives us a 3rd and manageable. That was, I'd say, a pretty lucky play for me. As I'm actually going to just run the read option here. This is 4-down territory. I'm not taking a field goal. Phillips is going to have the 1st down, though. Don't even need to go for it on 4th down if you pick it up on 3rd and 5. Or 3rd and 6, whatever it was. Smash corners here. Eventually, Billings is going to get open. The safety shied off him. He's wide. Oh, the pass is overthrown, though. Billings can't make his cut quick enough. At least 2nd and 10. He was wide open in the end zone. And Tyson Phillips misses his 1st pass of the game. Kind of hard to believe. I guess interceptions might not count. We have a turnover. I just don't remember how. Triple option. David Lacey's in motion. He's going to get the ball. Can't make a man miss, though. 3rd and 8. 2 minutes left. This is 4-down territory. Question is, do we have what we need? Run the curls here. John Billings over the middle. Assuming the tight ends aren't, or the linebackers aren't sitting right there. He's going to be open. He is. He makes the grab. He's inside the goal, or inside the 5 for a 1st and goal. That's the words I'm looking for. And 1st and goal now. See if we can't just run this one in. Matt Parrish has a lot of strength, and he's able to keep on his feet into the end zone. We're able to score there. 1 minute and 43 left. We'll actually kick the PAT here. We've been going for 2 a lot. Just want to make sure we get a 17-point lead. I believe Hawaii will get the ball to start the 2nd half. Let's see if we can get a stop here, though. Get the ball back and score one more time. A 24-point lead would be so much sweeter than a 17-point lead. Decent stop. They get out past the 30, I think. But That's what we've come to expect at the GU. I'm going to be ready for them to pass. Won't necessarily bring the house, as they do have 2 wide to one side. And I'll be on the tight end. They get a false start immediately to start off their drive, which means I'm going into just straight up man, making sure nobody can slip out on us. And 1st and 15, who knows? Maybe we get another turnover as they try to make a play happen and to stay in this game. We've been having a lot of luck. Ross already has 1 interception on the day. Thought Wright was going to have one earlier. We didn't. It's a pass. They got a man wide open. There's a flag down, though. I think this might be a hold. I think we're going to back him up another 10. Wow. Lucky break for the Sharks. 1st and 25. They've backed up 15 yards off of penalties already. And we know it'll be a pass now. We can just back everybody out. Make sure that people are ready. See what Schroeder can do. Not the fastest, as his man's open, but ooh. Ooh. That was almost picked out of the air. 2nd and 25 now. As we're going to continue to bring pressure. I think that was Brown who got a hand on it. We got a sack there. 3rd and 29. We're going to take a timeout. And at the 7, we don't necessarily need to bring pressure. We could. But we know it's going to be a pass. Well, it might be a run at this point, honestly. Yeah, it's just going to be a run. We stuff them there. 4th and 30. The Sharks D is just in existence. We're going to go for the pump block here as they're in their own end zone. And Billings will have a decent chance to return it with no gunners coming at him. Not able to get there. Billings, though, from his own midfield. Oh, muffs the punt. But he gets outside and is across the 40, 45. That might have been a face mask at the end as well. That could give us an extra 15 yards. Hawaii gifting us yardage. And we're going to have 1:14 from the 21-yard line. Almost starting this drive inside the red zone. 1 timeout, 1:14. We can just run in the hurry up here. Good chances. We'll start with a run. I'm just going to give it to McKenzie up the middle, who's going to pick up the 1st and goal immediately. Incredible play from this team. We'll run it again on 1st and goal. Same exact play. See if we can catch him off guard. Phillips will keep it, and we'll just waltz into the end zone. The Sharks smell blood in the water this season. Last season, our biggest win was 11 points. We had multiple by a touchdown or less. And this season, seems like we've finally started to figure some things out. We even lost a lot of offensive weapons. Doesn't seem like it matters, though. That was a 2-play touchdown drive, both on the ground. 21 yards that quickly. And decent hold there for the kickoff team. We know it's going to be a pass. We just need a good stop. Unless they've resigned to throwing it, or to pass, whatever. If they were resigned away from passing. That's basically a sack. He gets a yard, so it'll be considered a rush for 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now. And they're going to break that tackle. Are you kidding me? And we give him a face mask at the end. We gift it back to him. Not sure if it'll matter as much. 52 seconds left. They've got all their timeouts, though, so if they start moving, they could score or get into field goal range pretty quickly. Got to prevent the passing here. We know it's coming. The question is, what are we actually going to do about it? So I'll take long in case they do that one of those comeback routes that he likes to get beat on. My guy breaks to the outside. Oh, the quarterback's scrambling. And he's across midfield. Man, my 2-minute offense, I keep saying it, my 2-minute defense, absolutely atrocious. At this point, we're just trying to get a little bit of luck. Hold them back. So will be a pass. Quarterback's going to scramble, actually, like, immediately. And, wow. They are scrambling hard. They're playing well. I'm going to bring a blitz here. Tired of them doing this to me. Trying to embarrass us. 1st and 10. It's going to be a run. And we stuffed that one. Oh, he dropped the ball. How huge it would have been to come up with that. Instead, they lose 3 yards. Hawaii takes their 2nd timeout. They're going to review the fumble, which only does a little bit. I think it just determines where they get tackled. He was down, though. So that was a missed call on the field. Good decision by the replay booth. It might give him a yard back. 2nd and 12 instead. 2nd and 11. That was a good break for Hawaii. So they're going to have 2 wideouts. We'll still bring some pressure. We want to be wary of what they're going to do to us here. And I'll take Schroeder just in case they don't want to run it. They do run it, though. We stop into the backfield. 3rd and 11. And we could maybe have something happen for us. Oh, we get the sack. The fumble's on the ground. We get the ball back. This is one of those games where we've been anti-Murphy's Law. Anything that can go right will go right this game. 22 seconds left. We're going to try to make some plays downfield. See if we can hit somebody open. And right away, I see it. Davis is there. He comes down with the catch. We get 40 yards there on 1st down. 16 seconds left. We have time to run probably 2 more plays to get into field goal range. Need someone to break free. Oh, bad pass for me, but Davis hauls it in and gets his foot down. Oh, they're going to review it. This is a good chance at coming back as well. Could be his toes hit in bounds. Wow. Kevin Davis. We lost Lala Davis and Sean Davis last year, but Kevin Davis. Reversed. Can we not challenge that? Because we don't have a timeout? Oh, we got absolutely robbed by the replay booth there. His feet were absolutely... He had a foot down in bounds, his first foot. Absolutely in bounds. Instead, we're going to have to be forced to try something here. Running for field goal range. 3rd and 3. We got one more play here that we can maybe get off. So they're going to bring some pressure. I'm just going to scramble immediately. Get Phillips inside. Get the hurry up. Come on, guys. We need to spike the ball here. We're going to get a free 3 points gifted to us if we can get this playoff in time. 2 seconds. Wow. So after Hawaii, looked like they were going to be able to drive down and score late in this half. GU instead picks up a fumble, drives down with no timeouts in 22 seconds, and puts up a field goal. That's a 27-point lead at the half. And we'll kick the ball off to Hawaii just like we had just scored. Makes total sense. See if we can have a decent stop on the return. Oh, Hal Miller gets blocked into him. They're going to be at the 20-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. And this team is here to play today. I'll be on long in case they pass it. They are passing. They got plenty of guys wide open. And that might have been a face mask at the end of that one. No, we got lucky. 1st and 10. Okay. Seems they decided to stop running it as much. They pass it early there. Luckily, Long was able to get over there in time. 1st and 10. This is going to be another pass with another completion, and they might score this one. There is a flag down. I'm assuming it's going to be a clipping. And so this one will come back. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Personal foul, clipping. The touchdown gets erased. And Hawaii isn't able to hold on to it. 1st and 17 now. We get lucky. Hawaii starts passing all over the place. But it's not quite enough. I don't know who it was that got beat, but they got beat bad. I think it might have been Shaw. Gonna let him dump that off. Oh, Watkins got hit as he threw. Wasn't able to pick up his running back out in the flat. And the check down's not there. It's going to be 2nd and 17. See what we can do. Ross in coverage. It's well beyond. I get beat off, but we hit Watkins as he's throwing again. It'll bring up a 3rd and 17. And this team is here. We are ready to play. Getting pressure on just about all of these plays. This is a big 3rd down. 3rd and 17. Just got to keep them in front of the sticks. They can pick up yards if they want. Just nothing else. Ross needs to catch up to his man. Oh, they pick up 15, but they needed 17, and we get lucky. Will they go for it? No, they're going to punt the ball. Billings is back to return. He wasn't able to take the last one. And Billings is going to be able to get around to the corner. He makes the puncher miss. He's inside the 30 to the 20 to 10. Billings with the game of his life. Billings has 2 kick returns and a punt return for a touchdown. Incredible. John Billings cannot be stopped. He won't win the Heisman this year. Oh my goodness. Going for the 2 after. Kevin Davis is going to be the pitch man, but McKenzie's going to get it, and we have no problems. This team is obliterating. It's going to be 48-13 early in the 3rd quarter. We got a chance to just destroy. Hawaii has had our numbers a few games, but not anymore. We've exercised our Hawaii demons, and seems like this is just all over for them. There's a flag down. It could be a clipping. Oh, Hawaii getting obliterated by penalties this game. They're going to start at their own 13 on this drive. Question is, are they going to continue to bring or try to pass it? Do they recognize that that's what they need? Brown had a big interception last game. Quarterback's going to try to run. He breaks a tackle, but takes a big hit as a consequence. We almost had another sack there. Good coverage is really the reason that we're in this position, or that we've been in this position the whole game. 2nd and 9 now. Wright's getting beat. Oh, I think that happened to me earlier in this game when they scored their first touchdown. Thought that I had enough cushion with Wright to get my hands up there and make a stop, but good pass by the quarterback. It's going to set them up with a 1st and 10 in our side of the field for the first time in a while, and we pick up a sack. 2nd and 17. I don't know who we have visiting, but if they wanted sacks as their little bonus points, I think they're going to have it. Try not to get beat deep here with Wright, and that's going to be a false start. Oh. Hawaii cannot stop shooting themselves in the foot. It'll be 2nd and 22. And a quarter of that pass play that they have is just wiped off the board. Hood River is rocking. So we're ready for another pass. Oh. They pick up a lot there on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 2, and we're going to bring a ton of pressure, expecting them to run this one. Oh, I got to call a timeout here. We were not in the right formation, and I'm not taking that. That's not what we need in a situation like that. Not worried about a pass. Just worried about getting the stop. We do. 4th and 1. That's probably going to bring up a 4th down conversion attempt. And you know for a fact we're bringing the pressure here. What I think is going to happen is an outside run to the left here. It's to the right. Oh, I whiffed. Long is going to have to make another touchdown saving stop. We had him in a 4th and 1. I sent my line to the left. I thought that wide receiver out there was going to be the key for them. Instead, they take it to the right. And wow, that's Stewart's first big run in a while, and he gets 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Just try to continue to get stops here. And just continue to blitz the shit out of them. Especially if they're going to be showing me these looks. Sure letting the play clock run. It's going to be a run up the middle. We stuff him at the line. Dan Sanders will get a yard. And we're going to have so many tackles and tackles for loss this game. It's going to look incredible. We're just bringing the middle linebacker here. 3rd and 5. I got to be wary of a pass. And Wright has been beat twice this game. It is a pass. Wright gets beat again. Just by a mile. Bad play from me. They pick up the touchdown. And they will score 20 in this game. Only, what is that, 28 behind now. With 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. That would be one hell of a comeback. I can't imagine Billings is back to return these anymore. He normally gets done pretty early. It's going to be David Lacey. I forgot to do that. David Lacey is not the guy that I want as my second team kickoff returner. He's way too slow. I need to be reminded to change this one outside of a game. It needs to be Ross. Ross has been doing it. Oh, well, I guess I only set one of those. Whoops. Ross has been the man to return successfully late in the game. And that's not what I meant to do. I might have to reset this one. Yeah. Just want to make sure it's set up properly. Because if Billings does want to come back in, I'm going to allow that. Okay. Need to do that outside of this game. There we are. 1st and 10 at the 33. We're just going to go to a conservative tempo like we did last game and start. Well, we'll still run our offense the same. We're going to start burning some clock out on them. Howard Walker's the pitch man. He's going to see the ball here. He gets the pitch late. He's got speed. He gets to the corner. Oh, the diving tackle. Saves that one. Great play. And I'm going to check my my team stats here. I want to know what our yardage is looking like. 201 on the ground. 135. No, I was looking at the wrong side. 84 on the ground. 112 in the air. So we can still rush. We need to make sure that we get 100 yards on the ground. Can't imagine that won't happen, but you never know. Got to get these recruit bonuses. David Lacey will come in motion here. And on this motion, we'll just pick up 2. Was going to try to pitch it late, but I'm glad we held on to it. Throw a little pass on 2nd and 8. See if we can find somebody. We got Chaz on the quick pass. A little spin move makes a man dive, and that's 7 more passing yards. We're looking pretty solid. Third and 1 now. Try to run this one up the middle. Nah, Phillips will keep it. He's got a block on the edge from David Lacey, but he's going to slide down. Take the 10 yards and run. That's beautiful. Go with a triple option here. We must be just shy of picking up 100 on the ground. I haven't seen the XP boost thing come in. Pitchman. Ooh. He made a good adjustment. I thought we had him beat. Instead we lose a yard there. And the third quarter is going to come to a close. We'll go into the fourth with a 28-point lead. Bobby, if only you were here to witness this. We've put the jet lag miles behind us. And on 2nd and 11, we're going to run a little play action, see if we can't catch him off guard. Find somebody open. They're going to bring some pressure from the linebackers. I'm just going to get this one over the middle. Ah, that was a terrible pass. He gets picked off. That's our second turnover. However, I think theirs were a little bit more costly. They've got way more total yards, but that's because 3 of our touchdowns have come from special teams. As I don't want to get beat with right again. I'm embarrassed by it. They're going to try to beat me downfield. Shaw, oh, was able to get his hand in there. Not able to make the pick. That would have been a big play. Interceptions look great on this team. 2nd and 10 now. We would love to make some plays. It's going to be a pass. Oh, I left my man wide open, but it's going to be a fumble. And a tackle for a loss of 6. That's counting as a sack. School record of sacks per game is made. That's two records in a row, I think. And now we know for a fact it's going to be a pass. We just are obliterating this team. This number 2 rush offense in the nation is getting obliterated by the number 2 rush defense in the nation. They're going to throw that one up. That could be a mistake. Long. Oh, was in position to make that. Hits him in the hands. Isn't able to hold on, though. 4th and 6. We need these turnovers, guys. It would look so much better. We'd get a lot more XP. Should be Ross back deep to return now. Try to block some guys with Shaw. Ross is going to cut outside. He's got the corner. Oh, caught from behind, though. Still picks up 15 on the ground. And we'll run the same action play that we threw a turnover on last time. Maybe we can find somebody. Safeties are falling back pretty quick. We're going to scramble. And oh, I tried to hit the tight end there late. He didn't want to run, though. If the tight end would have took off north, it would have been at least a 10-yard gain. I'm trying to get passing yards now for our recruits. Not trying to necessarily run this corner, but I'm not against it. Over the middle is going to be Chaz. Oh, or Kevin Davis, but way overthrown ball there. And it'll be 3rd and 10. We'll just run a 4 verts. Maybe get a little lucky. Chaz is wide open. That'll pick up 15 yards. Just continue to move the ball, I guess. Passing it on. 2nd down. That same play action. We hit Kevin Davis over the middle. That's 7 yards. Problem is, I don't know if we'll have enough time to pick up the yards that we need. 142. We still need 108 through the air. Try to get some on this down. They bring pressure. I'm just going to put that one up for Kevin Davis. He's got the catch in. He's got the touchdown. Huge separation. Lobbed that one in there. Wasn't sure he was going to get to it. But we convert. And we've dropped a 55 bomb on these guys. 35-point lead. That's 5 touchdowns. And if the defense can get some picks or just keep coming up with plays, we can really run this score up on them. After what Hawaii has done to us in their own stadium, we're going to make them pay in this stadium. That's going to be a face mask. They're going to get some free yardage from us.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Hate to see that. They'll be starting at their own 41 here.
Still 1st down.
Now we're just going to come out the same set that we've shown them this whole time and dare them to continue to pass on us. Really hasn't worked out. Right is beat. He catches up though. We get another sack. Watkins is just getting obliterated. Our defensive line is feeding. Just having a feast on these guys. No problems. We're going to be on long. See if we can maybe bait them. Maybe they'll run just an out route. Oh, he's going across the field. He's going to cut out. I'm there, but it's another sack. Back-to-back sacks. It's going to be 3rd and 17. I don't even have to worry about anything right now. Long just can't keep beat deep. Back off, guys. This is a pass. They're going to throw this one. Shaw's there. Oh, he's got 3 deflections. He can't pull one in for an interception, though. And instead, they're going to have to punt it again. The only positive is that they're basically just passing at this point. Not a great kick, all things considered. Ross is going to cut this one out. He's got the corner. And there's a flag down. That's going to be a clipping on us.
Personal foul.
Yep, there it is.
Receiving team.
That's a bummer. It's not the worst thing to happen to us, though.
Still first down.
1st and 10 now. And you already know we're going to keep passing. I need these yards. I'm just going to make sure what we're at. Make sure that I'm also over 100 rushing yards, because that matters just as much. Rush is 93, so I need 7 yards on the ground and 80 through the air. I'm going to change our mindset here, as I'm going to try to hit Chaz Wilkinson over the middle. He's across midfield. Got to go out of the conservative tempo here. I need to save as much time as possible. And on 1st and 10, we're going to go for the run. We're at 196, so we need 54 passing yards. We could get it right now, or I could just pick up the rushing yards that we need. We get 8, we get our 100 yards. If we don't rush for the rest of the game, we should be fine. But big passes are what we need. We're going to have to pass the rest of this drive, and then pass a little bit more on another drive. So we'll hit Chaz over the middle. That's just positive yards. And we're going to stay in the hurry up here. I need this to happen, essentially. This is huge for recruiting at this point. Chaz is going to be open, breaking. Mr. Concussion, too good. It's another 14 for us. Play action streaks, we're at 214 now. Chaz is who we're looking for, again. He might have been open, but we're just going to scramble. No, I'm going to hit him. Chaz Wilkinson, having a great game. He fumbled it at the end there, but he picked up the passing yardage nonetheless. And just to keep this safe, now we'll keep passing. Positive yardage. We just can't get sacked. Oh, not what I want to do. Come on, guys. Quick pass is what we want. Thank you. They're bringing a lot of pressure, and Chaz gets another one in the end zone. Oh, he's open all the time, and we are here just telling Hawaii what they are and aren't allowed to do as we move up to a 42-point lead. That's 6 touchdowns for the math deficient. And we still have a few passing yards we need to gain. And so long as so long as we don't have any negative rushing yards, no sacks or anything, we should be looking all right. Phillips bowled through a lot of men there, but wasn't able to get to Matthews, who gets out past the 30. Oh, or just to the 29. That's also fine with me. And we know they're going to be passing, so we're going to see if we can get another stop here. Oh, I bit on the play action for some reason. It's a 2nd and inches. We won't take our timeout here in case they get us. We'll go gaps all. Try to stop them with the run here. I'll be on Phillips. It is a run up the middle. Did we stop him? No, they pick up the first down, so we'll take our... Oh, shouldn't have taken a timeout there. We do take a timeout, though. Ugh. The play clock stops until the ball is set there on a first down, so I didn't need to take a timeout on that play. They're going to run it again. Now I can take a timeout. 2nd and 7. Just one wideout, one tight end. We're going to bring a lot of pressure here. Try to stop them, get the ball back, and get our 250 yards through the air. As they're trying to do something. And then they get 2 yards there, 3rd and 5. See what they bring. Same look. Continue to bring the same pressure. Definitely ready for a pass, but not expecting it at this point. Please run. It is a pass. They got multiple men open. Oh, they're going to get one. I'm going to let him score. It'll look bad for us, but in the long run, we're playing the long con, trying to get some objectives for our recruits. And allowing them to score makes us look a little bit worse because that was 69 yards of offense that we gave them. Gives us a chance, though, to pick up the yardage that we need. Oh, no. They're going to try for the onside. Fuck these guys. You need 5 touchdowns in a minute 48. Just kick it to me. And Smith will get it, and we'll just get him on the ground. Don't waste any time. I'm not sure I can check. Would like to look at my XP goals, or my visit goals. Since I can't do it right now, it's all fine. We need yards on the ground, or through the air. We're fine on yards on the ground. See if we can find Chaz Wilkinson again. The safety's coming up. Chaz is going to split off. And that's our 350 yards. That should be it, I think. Tyson Phillips is 253 through the air, yeah. And we'll just incomplete that one. We got 250 in the air. We'll just put it on the ground here and try to make sure that we can get or keep our 100 on the ground. As McKenzie will pick up an easy first down, and that'll look good for us. Having all sorts of luck here. A fantastic game for the Sharks, as McKenzie just rolls over a guy and gets even more yardage. That should set us up. 2nd and 3.
What?
I'm a computer.
I don't know how to say that. Ape veteran?
Downloading.
It's a very Call of Duty name. I love it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully the Sharks can continue to produce while you're here. As we're just going to try to score a touchdown late in this game for the extra XP. Take a knee here. This is all genius moves here. We're taking a knee on 1st and goal. We'll get 10 XP for that. And then we'll go into the hurry up and try to run this one in. No, we'll try to throw it in. Fuck it. See if we can get some positive yards. Actually, apparently it chose a thing. Audible there. Oh, almost threw a pick. 17 seconds left, 2 plays. We would love to get the 25 XP for scoring a touchdown here. Love it if they brought pressure and just made it easy. Parrish was out there. I'm kind of glad they hit the turf, though. He would have been down. That was just a not a good play from me. Yeah, this will get another chance, and then who knows? Maybe our defense can make some crazy stop. Wide open. Josh Wright gives us 25 extra XP, and we got to play actor. We're gonna try to put up 70 on these guys. We have no love for Hawaii. Our first year. Those of you who are new to the stream, this is the sort of bullshit that they pulled. In Hawaii, we needed to get this win for bowl eligibility. It was a close game, and then this happened. We call it the jet lag around here. Ashley Tolbert just goes full paralysis on a handoff attempt. Manages not to get tackled. Gets free, picks up a ton of yards, and then fumbles the ball. That's what I call disgusting. Therefore, every chance we get, we try to destroy Hawaii. And this so far is our biggest game. Actually, this might be just our biggest victory. And uh-oh. A little bit of a mishap on the option there. 12 seconds left. We're gonna dunk this one off. See what we can do. Decent kick from a kicker who's not very good. And 9 seconds left. I'm assuming they'll just run the clock out here. But I don't want to give them any more yardage. I want our D to look as good as possible. So we'll just be in the man. And if they bring pressure, so be it. There's a run. And we stop them. That's another tackle for loss to just tick on. Add that to the rest of our stuff. And I imagine that they'll run it here. If they can get a playoff, they won't. At the end of week 9, the Sharks move to 7-1 with a huge victory over the Rainbow Warriors. Tons of XP. John Billings, the man diving there. 3 special teams touchdowns. He had 2 kickoffs returned and a punt. All for touchdowns. He has been incredible this year. He has back-to-back-to-back games with a kick return for a touchdown. Kept him under 300 passing yards, which is honestly pretty good for our team. Pretty solid. School record. We had a couple of school records, an NCAA record. Huge game for the Sharks at home as they just continue to have a historic season with Billy Whipp at the helm as head coach. Curious to see what that'll do for the recruits. We had 4 guys visiting, I think. Any big upsets? No. Miami wins. FUC wins, though, so Bobby's not happy about that. Number 18, Kentucky loses to Mississippi State, but Georgia holds on. The more we win, the closer we're going to get to being ranked. Fantastic. Curious to see what we can do here in the recruiting game as we advance through the week. They say that's a much-needed win for us, but the dangerous Billings leads Gorge University to a victory over Hawaii. I got to look at this. Opening kickoff. John Billings returns for a touchdown. We hold them to 2 field goals. We have a run, just a nice drive for a touchdown. They score a touchdown themselves in the second quarter. Billings returns a kickoff. Boom, whatever. Phillips, us at the end. And then third quarter, we return a punt. Just fantastic. John Billings is truly incredible. I gotta look. John Billings, 265 kick return yards for 2 touchdowns. Oh. He's gonna be up for Heisman soon. I think next year we might take him off his defensive duties and just have him on offense and returning. Because currently, We have a ranked game. An away game against 21 Fresno State. But currently Billings plays literally every direction. He's a gunner on kickoffs. He plays defense at, like, safety. He's a wideout, so he might be doing a little bit too much. Although on total touchdowns, he's got to be up there. Just incredible. Tons of sacks that game. Everything that you needed. The Sharks brought it as they advance 7-1. Every week that we get a win, it's just a slightly better bowl game and good odds towards a conference championship berth for our second year in a row. Truly incredible what these Sharks have been doing. Some groovy music. Curious to see if Fresno State didn't lose. We've got a chance for this to be a top 25 matchup, which I don't know if we've ever had. We've only been ranked for 1 week, and it was at the end of the second season, like after the bowls. Terrell Burks. I don't really think he was on our radar, but he commits to Georgia. Interesting. Ray Nixon. Still in a recruiting battle with him. And these guys, a 1,000 point visit for John Barry. That's pretty incredible. Just points. Points on points on points. Tons of XP. We have a very successful look there. And they moved up to number 19. Kirk Herbstreit thinks they're going to win. They're 6-1, 3-1 in conference. We're 7-1, 5-1 in conference. Their offense is slightly better than ours. We score more points per game. Our pass offense is better, but their rush offense is better, which is fine. If they want to run all game, we can just do exactly what we just did to Hawaii and force them to start passing. Our rush defense is second in the nation still. Our pass defense is trash. Their total defense is better. Turnover differential, we've actually got this slightly under control. Typically, we are blown out. Who have they played? Anybody. They beat a shitty Florida team. I was going to say they beat Florida in Gainesville, but it's a 1-8 Florida team, and they won it by a touchdown. Beat their FCS school, barely beat Air Force. Solidly handled a 6-1 Colorado State. Took out ULM. Boise, they lost to. And they beat a shitty UNLV. I'm fine with that. We're going to see what we're ranked. If we win this, we could very well break into the top 25 at 8-1. We're ranked 38. It'll be a jump. If we win this and then win the game after that, it has to be. Players of the week. NCAA, we had both players of the week. Everybody in the nation taking a look at Sean Murray, who had 15 tackles, 13 tackles for loss in a game, including 5 sacks and a forced fumble. And John Billings with 2 touchdowns on kick returns and a touchdown on the punt. That's incredible. And somehow the man isn't even on the short list for the Heisman. He does everything that he needs to. Let's check out our recruiting before we get into this game in Fresno. Ooh. A run-heavy team. Should be scary. Ray Nixon, 80 overall. The Beavers, a couple weeks till they have their visit, whereas we had a 1,000 point visit. Currently, it's not looking positive for them. They gained a ton there. They must have opened the door. They were probably locked out, is what it looks like to me, and they broke that lock. We're still gaining on Illinois here. 45 a week, and our visit is coming up. So we should be able to hold on. Paul Bishop, our visit's coming up late, but we're not gaining points. So that'll be tough. Zach Walker. We finally have the lead after a big visit over Arizona State. Their visit's in week 13, though. We're trying to hold on to him. We need a new quarterback to come in. He's not the fastest, but he's got mediocre passing. He'll probably be redshirted and just look better as the time goes on. These two guys, we've got decent leads. I'm going to take points out of them. They can be spread elsewhere. They're going to come to GU. It's just a matter of when, it seems like. They're both visiting. Martin Wright apparently does not seem interested in us. He's playing hard to get. Matt Steele. Again, we don't really want this guy, even though he's a local boy. Jesse Stanford. We'll dump the rest of the points that we can into him. And we don't necessarily need that guy. We'd rather have an outside linebacker here, I think. Make sure that everybody's scouted that we can. In case we find a gem. We have never found a gem in this dynasty, 6 seasons in. But one day one will show up. I have faith. It's not there. And once you get far enough down, it's almost not worth scouting because of how little they could even possibly pop up. Let's move on. Fresno State. Our first top 25 team in a long time. First one of the season, certainly. And it's a battle of one-loss teams.